Happy Sunday evening, May 22nd, 2022. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Sunday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, Manchester restaurant shuts down after case of salmonella linked to business. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
This morning, a restaurant in Manchester is shut down after cases of salmonella were linked to the business. Officials with the Manchester Health Department say they went to Booba Noodle Bar on Friday with an order to close down operations. They say the owner had already voluntarily shut down, and they have been cooperating with the investigation. Anyone who visited Booba Noodle Bar on Lowell Street in the past week should watch out for salmonella symptoms and see a doctor if you're experiencing any.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. Hampton Beach residents, businesses react to more arrests Saturday. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
This was the scene on Ocean Boulevard Saturday night when Hampton police made 10 arrests trying to disperse a large crowd that had gathered in the middle of the road blocking traffic.
I didn't see any fights. I didn't see anything like that, but there were quite a few kids. I would say my guess would be between 150 and 200.
Betty Gagne lives on Hampton Beach and was dining in a restaurant on Ocean Boulevard when the whole thing happened.
And then within like 3 minutes, the police come in full riot gear, and they had formed a line across the road, and they were just walking. I mean, had their rifles out and everything. Scared the heck out of me.
We did not close any of our businesses last night. We did not feel threatened by any point at last night or last weekend. Our guests did not either. They were comfortable in and eating.
Business owner Tracy Shack tells News 9 she's seen several incidents like Saturdays in the past.
There's a couple times in the beginning of the year, and then when the police step up and the presence is here, it's gone. Come 4th of July, we're a family beach. It really is.
Both Shack and Gagne tell News 9 they're happy with the aggressive approach Police Chief David Hobbs is taking this summer.
When I saw the police, I thought, oh my gosh, look at that. They're right on top of this. And that really makes me feel good.
It was great. We had a huge police presence here last night. And I think that in itself is enough to make people feel comfortable.
And New Hampshire State Police, as well as several other larger departments in the area, will be helping out Hampton Police with those extra patrols for the rest of the summer. We're live at Hampton Beach tonight. Scott Cook, WMUR News.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Granite staters keep cool outside aimed hot weekend. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
A colorful morning at Bedford High School where more than 700 people ran 2 miles to raise money for Bedford schools.
We haven't been able to get together like this for a couple of years, so we're really excited to be able to bring this back in person.
With the cold water and a snow cone, runners are keeping cool and enjoying every moment of the Color Blast Fun Run.
I got to get all covered, and once in a lifetime, I never got that much dirt on my body.
Crystal Lake was a popular spot today in Manchester, where people are finding relief in the chilly waters.
We're just going to spend some time outside until it gets too hot, and then we'll go in and probably come back out later.
But what better way to cool down than with a sweet treat? Goldenrod has been busy all weekend and is ready for their busiest season of the year.
The last few Memorial Days, the weather hasn't been great, so it's supposed to be the kickoff. And luckily for us, all the college kids are home, so we're fully staffed and ready to handle.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Specialized baby formula shipments on the way to the U.S. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Now to what's being called Operation Fly Formula, the first shipment of 78,000 pounds of specialized formula from Europe on its way to the U.S. right now to deal with the shortage. ABC's Faith Abube joins us with the latest from Washington. Faith, good morning.
Good morning to you. The shipments from overseas are expected to bring in the equivalent of about 1.5 million 8-ounce bottles of baby formula for American babies. And when that first flight arrives in Indiana today, Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack will be there to greet that critical supply. This morning, that critical cargo of specialized baby formula packed by U.S. soldiers now on a military aircraft in flight to the U.S. The White House saying this critical operation speeds up the delivery time from 2 weeks to 72 hours. And once it arrives, the formula will be inspected and fast-tracked for delivery. Desperate families waiting to receive all 71,000 pounds of formula when they arrive in Indiana today.
This is special cargo because of the importance of getting medical baby formula to families that need it.
On board, specialized formula, which are in great demand, meant for babies unable to digest formula made from cow's milk. Gerber's hypoallergenic formula also expected to arrive in the coming days. Cheyenne's 4-month-old son, Odin, has a severe cow's milk and soy allergy and desperately needs the supply. What's been the hardest part for you?
Probably the traveling. Sometimes I'm traveling 50 plus miles going from store to store trying to find the formula.
Data shows the formula shortage getting worse. Nationwide, an average of nearly 45% of baby formula product types have run out. And if the current trend holds, some major stores could run out of stock completely by the end of the month. The White House says it's working with manufacturers and retailers to restock shelves as quickly as possible. The president Saturday signing the Access to Baby Formula Act to allow those who use the federal WIC nutrition program to buy the formula they can find.
Hopefully with all this formula coming in that we can make a difference.
And with the White House says the formula arriving today is expected to go to hospitals and medical providers. Some of it will go to stores, but will only be available with a prescription. Eva?
Faith Abube for us there. Thank you, Faith.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Rock.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great evening. Good night. Goodbye.